about what is being described as tension. Yes, we cannot deny the fact that we all see that there have been some agitation in some 2 or 3 places, but we are talking of 260 districts. 260 districts. The names were received on Friday. It's been forwarded to the regional ministers. The regional ministers are going to contact from tomorrow the regional directors of Electoral Commission and then get in touch with the presiding members of the various assemblies and start the process of confirming Mr. President's nominees. We want to believe that just as people were appointed to positions as ministers, deputy ministers, and other government appointees, the whole idea is service to our communities and service to the nation. I'm unable to see the point in violence that I want to serve my people. I express the desire to serve my people. Mr. President, who has the authority to make the nomination, has nominated a particular person, and I choose to be violent because I was not given the opportunity to serve my people. So far as I'm concerned, and so far as I think, well-meaning Ghanaians know, all that we do, those of us standing here, including Mr. President himself, and all those who aspire to positions of trust, is we are aspiring to serve our motherland. And if an opportunity is not given at a particular time for you to serve, there cannot be any reason whatsoever.
Are there guidelines for
disturbances, or you should behave disorderly because you wanted to serve the people, and for this particular time you are not given the chance to do. So it should not be something that we should necessarily anticipate as if it's a matter of course. I think we should all be fair that if truly you wanted to serve, then there's absolutely no basis for you to be involved in any disorderly conduct. And I think we should all be very clear about that. DACF, no, we have not said anywhere that DAC, the release of common fund, had delayed because DCs were not in place. Please, maybe this answers Mr. Minister the other one. There has not been any vacancy. I may want to admit that for about 6 or so MDCs who I know contested and won elections and came to Parliament. Admittedly, those places you could say maybe there was a vacancy. But the rest, we have MDCs working in the assemblies. They are working in the assemblies, and the assemblies are functioning. So there cannot be any excuse that monies from the DACF were not released because we didn't have substantive district chief executive. Please, that is not the case. Release of monies of DACF, though not the desirable one, we all know it delays at times. But we cannot say that in this case it had delayed because we didn't have substantive MMDCs.
One that you ascribe to, or is it one you will speak to?
Nominees.
There's also
ladies and gentlemen, what we have here are nominees. Mr. President will issue appointment letters to these nominees after they have been confirmed by the various assemblies. After that, we will then be able to have a very good analysis of those who are retained, those who are new, and even the gender. But at least the nomination that we have, to the best of our knowledge, about 38 women have been nominated, and by the list, I have not done exhaustive analysis of it because it's been kept very tight, and so once it's been known now, and it's going to get to the districts for the confirmation process, maybe after they finish, we'll be able to know the number of male women who have been confirmed as MDCs. Then we can do the analysis. But at least I've been told that the nomination that we have here, about 38 women, and then we have 132 new nominees. Universal adult suffrage. We are all aware that the Constitutional Review Committee made some recommendations.
Cut down to about one now.
Then in the manifesto of the New Patriotic Party, we were very certain that we wanted election and partisan elections for the assemblies. That has been our position. And indeed, Mr. President, in keeping to his word, he started the process of going through the constitutional provisions, the rule of parliament, and then finally leading to a referendum to amend the various sections of the constitution. You are aware, we are all witness to what happened. The consensus that Mr. President thought that he had built towards that process. Finally, our opponents did not show commitment to that. But Mr. President felt that the first major referendum that will lead to amending entrenched provisions of the Constitution, there should be consensus of that matter. So he decided to put a hold to that. In the manifesto of the New Patriotic Party 2020 manifesto, we did say that we do everything possible to build consensus towards that. And it was interesting to note that the Ministry of Local Government Decentralization and Rural Development, we started that. Some civil society organizations have made representations to us. We had committee to begin talking to people and see how best to build on what happened in the first term of Mr. President. And maybe, Mr. Minister of Information, I may want to add that to the other aspect of political interest. There are jurisdictions where election to the local authority level are partisan. There are countries in Africa where the elections are partisan. And please let us understand, when we say something is partisan, it doesn't mean that we don't have capable people in the political parties. So, if the case is that all the people who have been appointed are New Patriotic Party members, so be it. But we have more than capable and committed people in the service of this country in the party. I want to believe in other parties too. So even if all the people belong to a particular party, it doesn't mean that they are not committed and they are not capable. So there's absolutely nothing wrong if the people do that and pursue. Political interest is not different from pursuing national interest. The political interest we have is pursuing programs and policies that will lead to the improvement of the quality of life of the people. So it's not mutually exclusive. And by so doing, well, again, it goes back to my first answer. The desire to serve is to be of service to the motherland. And therefore, it's natural. People go to church or go to the mosque to thank God for being given positions. But I want to believe that they do that there because to ask God for the spiritual help to pursue the new positions they have. It's not because they do that and then others also will celebrate. Well, for some reason they have an opportunity to serve. And if you are saying that maybe others who aspire to do positions did not get it may feel offended. And so we want us to offer general advice that people should be measured in the celebration. I don't think we should have a problem with that. And I will associate myself with that. If that is, you have reason to believe that that is the case, yes, that will do that. Mr. President, Mr. Minister, delay in announcement of the MMDCEs delay. No, I don't think so. We all belong to constituencies. And this is for that matter. I'm a member of parliament. There are members of parliament here. Nobody can say that because MDCs were acting, development delayed. No, they have been working. And again, let me take this opportunity, Mr. Minister. I think we all, and we promise to hold, especially after this confirmation process, workshop meeting. Well, let us all get ourselves engrossed in the Local Governance Act 2016. So that we'll understand what happens at the local assemblies. The NDC is just one person. So the powers of the presiding member, the role of the district assembly, the executive committee of the district assembly, and the other committees that exist. There are development planning, there are social services, there are West Committee, justice and security, finance and administration. The chairperson of these subcommittees have so many roles to play. So please, it's not only the DC. There are so many committees, functions of the planning unit, of the district assemblies. There are a lot of things that people and the honorable members who belong to committees and the staff have to do in our local government area. And I think many of us will have to try to understand what the act says, and we promise to do that. We will hold workshops and we do a lot of orientation, not only for the new MMD, but for all of us, especially our friends in the media, so that we can hold people accountable at all. Because it looks as if the attention is only in the district chief executive, but there are many other state actors in the district assembly who have a lot to do. We should have to question people, why is it that the West Committee, they have not done ABC? The Justice and Peace Committee, why haven't they done this? The people will have to answer to these things. If you meet an assembly member, ask him or her which of the committees he says. We all normally know about the parliamentary committees, but there are committees also in the district assembly. So these are things that all of us will have to bring ourselves to study and learn, so that we can hold people who serve in the assemblies accountable, not only the district chief executive. Thank you, Mr. Minister.
Thank you.